Hey guys, what is up? It's AJ from Brock the Stable here, and today we have a new video, and this time we're going to be going over the kind of new breaking news with the league. So Adidas is saying they will not renew their NHL jersey license or NHL deal after the 23-24 season. So we're going to go through an article, and then I have a little PowerPoint of what I think what's going on with the league and where they should head next after Adidas. So, I mean, it's breaking news. Adidas took over from Reebok from 2017 until now, and they'll be here for this year and the next year, and then they're dipping. Personally, I don't mind it. I liked Adidas. They did a pretty good job with the jerseys. I have one right here. I like the shoulders a lot of the jerseys. Other than that, they did really well with the reverse retro stuff. I mean, yes, some of the reverse retros are bad, but that's the team's fault, not Adidas. The reverse retro concepts were good. The reverse retro hoodies they made, I have one over there. I wish I can get it right now. I'd show you, are outstanding. I have the Mighty Ducks one of my favorite hoodies to ever wear. They did a good job. Could they have done better though? Yes. I mean, everything is through Fanatics now with what they sell, so it's kind of tough. On the Adidas site, they really didn't advertise or sell much hockey stuff. They had a few jerseys, that was it. They could have done a lot better, and you can you can compare the site. You can do Nike with the NBA, Nike with every sport. Nike just beats them out. So we'll get into the brands that might take over, and hopefully will take over, because it could really help grow the game and make the NHL merchandise nicer, more fashionable, and maybe give us some nicer throwback stuff. I know the Islanders have been doing that a lot, bring back the fishermen and everything, but they won't wear it in the game. I don't mind that. I know some fans hate the fishermen, but give us all the merchandise that fans want. I mean, it's our money. We'll spend it if it looks nice. I think that's fair. So, starting off, the person who broke the news was Greg Wyshynski of ESPN, obviously. So, I figured rather than just copy and pasting his article, give him the credit, give him the one click, and we'll read the article. He's a very good reporter, obviously. So, without further ado, let's start reading the book club. So, Adidas will not renew NHL uniform and apparel deal after 23-24 season, like I said. Let's get into it. Adidas will not return as NHL's official supplier of uniforms and apparel when their agreement ends. Yes, we know that. Well, thanks. He told us that, but I said that. Sources told ESPN that Adidas, which has 2 years left on the deal, of the 7-year deal, was the catalyst in not seeking to renew the contract. So basically, Adidas didn't want to renew the contract, and the league's already talking to other companies and telling them that the rights of branding the jerseys are back in play, which what they should be doing. But yeah, so Adidas didn't want to come back, which is interesting. And then the NHL made a statement saying that them and Adidas look forward to still working close together over the next 2 years and transition smoothly, no hard feelings, to the next authentic NHL uniform supplier. Okay. So then he talks about how Adidas took over in 2017-18 and replaced Reebok, which I think I said already. And they didn't make the World Cup of Hockey jerseys, which were really cool. Team North America ones are probably going to go down as some of the best jerseys in the 2010 decade. Just a cool time, cool thing. At the time of the deal, sources say Adidas was paying at least double the $35 million. So they're spending $70 million. I don't know why I'm saying double the $35 million that Reebok were paying. So they're spending like $70 million for the rights, which is a lot of money, obviously, but it's also Adidas, so they probably make that in like a second. Not a second, but Talking about the World Cup of Hockey jerseys and then the reverse retro jerseys. Yeah, we already really covered through that. This was an interesting part when I read the article. Adidas also emphasized promotion of individual players, as stars like Connor McDavid signed deals to promote the brand. Sources told ESPN that players with expiring endorsement deals have been told by Adidas that those deals will not be renewed. I mean, yeah, it doesn't make sense for them to have them if they're not doing hockey anymore, but kind of sucks if you like the Adidas brand getting all the free clothes, but they're also millionaires, so I think they can afford whatever they want. But it makes sense that they're not going to bring like McDavid, Matthews, and all those guys back. But if you give me an Austin Matthews collab with Nike, please take my money. That'd be so sick. And then the NHL is also a long-term deal with Fanatics, a partner since 2005. Fanatics has been the official manufacturer of a broad range of NHL apparel and headwear, replica jerseys since the 2018 season. Yeah, everyone knows about the Fanatics jerseys. They're all right. People give them a lot of stick. I don't mind them as much as I used to. Yeah, Fanatics just runs the retail stuff. So that's the article. Let's get into the PowerPoint. Alright, here we are. Adidas are done with the NHL and their jersey sponsorship. No way. Yeah, so thumbnail. So the previous NHL jersey manufacturers, we have Koho from 2000-2007 and CCM from 2000-2007. Koho had the dark jerseys, so what is now considered the home used to be considered the away. I think in 2003 they changed that, though, to where the darker jerseys were worn at home and these were worn on the road as they are now. So Koho had third jerseys and dark jerseys. CCM had the white jerseys. And then Reebok just took over completely in 2000 all the way to 2017. I don't mind Reebok. I love the old Koho and CCM jerseys. And there's some other brands too, but these are the ones that are league-wide manufactured. Sorry. So I know Nike had some with the Sharks, the Panthers, I think, the Red Wings, the Blackhawks, and I think another team, maybe the Canadians. And the Nike swoosh on a hockey jersey just goes so hard, in my opinion. There's a few other brands that had some jerseys. I know the Islanders had CCM for the longest time before it was a league-wide thing. 2000, they made it a league-wide thing to every team have the same jersey sponsor. Made them money, so works. And then who could it be next? Could they go back to Koho? Could they go back to Reebok? Could they go back to CCM? Maybe a new brand like Puma or a brand that's done jerseys before. Then they look very nice, like Nike, hopefully. And I personally think it should be Nike. I think everyone understands it should be Nike. Nike do every single sport. Look at these Nike jerseys. The Nike swoosh looks so nice. You put the Nike swoosh, they can't put it there because they couldn't put it there because the letters probably, and then like if they have a patch. If they could put the Nike swoosh here, it'd be so fire. They won't, so they'll probably have it on the shoulders, or they'll have it on I guess you could still have it on the back right there. It would just look a lot nicer. Maybe you put Nike on the arm too, a Nike swoosh. The tags are so nice and vintage. I love anything old Nike hockey is so nice in my opinion. Oh, and there goes my Dobson jersey. Nike, they're already in every other major sport in America and probably more in the world. You got soccer with the Liverpool kit. Those are clean. You got the Nike basketball, which they manufacture every jersey for basketball, baseball, and football. Football's kind of hard jersey to do. I mean, I like the Chargers ones, that's why I put them there. But like baseball with the City Connect jerseys are coming out. Those are so nice. I'm very excited for those. If the Yankees ever get one, that'd be cool. I doubt it because we're the Yankees, though. But they do a great job with every sport. That's the whole point. And they do a great job. They go above and beyond. They make great quality products. And it all looks very nice and fashionable, which is cool. And then the retro Nike hockey gear is so nice. I have that hat. I mean, it's just it's a plain hat, but just the swoosh with the hockey, oh, it's so nice. And then that streetwear stuff, that was an NHL street jersey. If you want to look up the rest of the collection, they're different. If they might not be for you, but they're different. And if you want a rare jersey, they're out there. They're very, very nice. I want to get one soon myself because they're different. I like them. It's old vintage 90s Nike hockey. That stuff looks so nice. And I'm a big vintage 90s guy myself. Fashion-wise, I love wearing old 90s hockey shirts and stuff like that. So I like it personally. And then last but not least, what Nike could do for the league merchandise-wise. So, like I said, they can go back and do a lot of retro stuff like the Fisherman. They can use the Mighty Duck logos. They can even use the Colorado Rockies, which you see the Montreal Expos shirt here. They can use the Colorado Rockies for the New Jersey Devils, technically. They could also use it for the Colorado Avalanche, because it's Colorado, but I think they'd probably stick it more to the team, not the city. Because the Nationals were selling Expo shirts in Nats Park, I believe it's called, when I went there in May. So I thought that was really cool. They had all this old vintage Montreal Expos gear with the new Nike logo, and it just looked really clean. I think if you do that for every team, not for every team, but if you do that for the teams that have the retro designs, they'll make a lot of money and they'll look very nice on fans. Also, like, the hoodies are nice that Nike does. Like, look at that Nike backwards K baseball as in a strikeout. They just do it right. If they could get it right for the NHL, which, I mean, we'll see. I trust Nike, but it's also the NHL, so it depends how much of a priority they take on us as a sport. They do it right, they'll get a lot of money out of us. Everyone kind of knows that. Everyone will spend the money if it looks nice. I think that's fair. So let me know who you guys think the NHL next jersey sponsor should be. I believe it should be Nike. If you think it should be Puma or anyone else, let me down below. Hope you guys have a good one. Peace out, everybody.